How's it going, everybody? This is Flint from Flint and Steel Survival, and it's been a while since I put out some videos, but hopefully I'm going to catch up a little bit today. You know how life just catches up with you sometimes. So today I'm going to show you a pair of blades I picked up start of last month, end of the month before. And as you can tell, most of you, these are Spyderco Tenaciouses. This is a plain one, just a regular, black handle, stainless, all stainless hardware. I think I picked it up on Amazon for like 33 bucks, something like that. Not much at all. I put this lanyard on it. It's got a metal skull that hangs out of my pocket, so when I'm drawing it, and I also hung it off just the one side with the pocket clip, it was easier to do it that way for me on the draw, because then when I clip it in my pocket like this hangs out and off to the side. So when I draw it, I'm drawing it straight up and out, which is a lot easier for me to adjust up into my my, what would that be, deployment, I guess. So I got this knife, as most of you guys know, maybe some of you, I don't know. I've had a couple Spydercos. The first one I had was a Endura 4 with the blue handles. Let me plug in my computer real quick, it's going to die on me. Alright, good to go. Sorry about that, guys. So I had the Endura 4, the blue one, the full flat grind. I hated it. The blade was wonky. It had no liners inside the plastic. I mean, it was super light for a huge blade, but I didn't feel secure that it wasn't going to, bend or break on me with hard use, because I do use blades very hard. And I definitely didn't want that kind of a knife being like a safe queen or anything. Next up, I got the Spyderco Police, which was an amazing knife. I really liked it. But that brushed stainless, it made me real nervous to carry it very often. So when I did, I carried it as a defensive blade. And I always put it inside of something like, piece of leather. I had made a little leather sheath for it, kind of, so I could slip it in my pocket and slip the knife inside that, but still clip it to my pocket. So when I pulled it, the leather stayed in my pocket if I ever had to, but it kind of protected it from getting scratched in there. But that now belongs to Jake at Dark Wolf Knives. We made a trade for that. That's what I got my big blade for. In fact, let me pull it out for you guys. It was right here. I was playing with it the other day. This guy. Do I regret my trade at all? Heck no. Fantastic blade by Jake. Absolutely still love all my Dark Wolf knives. I just commissioned him for a Christmas present for somebody. My little brother, so can't wait to see that. That's going to turn out amazing. Here's his neck knife he made me. It's still got a lot of neck carry. I really like it. My two neck blades have been these consistently, my D-Man Customs and my Dark Wolf knives. I can't honestly tell you which one I prefer over the other. I carry them both all the time. And it's probably actually about 50-50. This is more of my work blade and my weekly blade, and this is kind of a weekend thing where I'm doing a lot of projects. I don't mind so much if I'm hard using it. Still great edge on it. Sharpened it up one time since I got it. But then this guy is more of a defensive blade, kind of, and all-around stabber. Still very wicked sharp. Never had to sharpen this guy yet. Incredible blade. Incredible sheath. Super light. They're probably actually equal weights. Maybe this one has it a little bit, just the steel is thicker. But with the paracord on this, super light sheath, they're both incredibly light and not hard to use at all. So that's that real quick. And then next up, so we're talking about these, sorry, I got off track. So what sparked me to get this Spyderco, even though I have hated both my previous ones, well, I didn't really hate the Police, it wasn't for me. It was too big to be an EDC blade, and I was too nervous to carry it for a defensive blade to, wreck it. It was $100 and something knife, so I really wanted to make sure that it stayed as good as possible. But I went to the Nutnfancy get-together So TNPers and stuff. He actually lives here in Utah. Was having to get together. I talked my stepfather-in-law and his kids into going down there with me. And he's got some deal with Spyderco to make custom Spyderco knives where he and his kid design them up and then they sell them. So this is the Tuxedo Tenacious. You will only find this from Nutnfancy. Black Cerakote blade. It's not just coated, it's Cerakoted. Pearl or ivory white handles. I've been doing my absolute very best not to get them dirty. The lanyard I put on this guy is white paracord with some black accent paracord, a black and white skull bead, and that hangs more towards the outside of the pocket. This is kind of a dress knife. You know, it's way too nice just to carry on a daily basis. Plus these white scales would just get wrecked. So this is probably my only safe queen kind of knife right now, and that's just because here's my Nutnfancy signature 2015. There was some confusion on the numbers. He said he's going to make a production run of these soon, and he had 10 there. When the guy picked up the box to sell it to me, it had a 3 marked on the box, but on the paperwork he filled out that I'm supposed to receive a certificate of authenticity for, he said he was putting number 1 on it. So we'll see what comes in the mail, but this could be a number 1 or a number 3. But if it's a number 1, this is probably worth a lot more than just a regular Tenacious, that's for sure. But because it was going to be a safe queen, I didn't want to just, you know, keep it in the box. That's kind of lame to me. So it being Halloween, I got this little wooden coffin box. I painted it up, put my name on it. If I take this red tape off, it does that when you open it. Pretty fun. So this fits right down in this coffin. I even lined it. It's got padding and lining in it. I tried to actually staple it in, and it busted right through this little coffin, so I didn't have short enough staples. But if you look, this guy goes in here just like so. The lanyard goes right along the top. Try not to set that sound off again. And it looks just like so. You can put it in either direction. This is just the direction I prefer. And then I close this guy up, latch it, and I've been keeping it right here. I think you'll see it in the background of some of my earlier videos this month. But getting that made me want to give it a try as an EDC. Got this, and I am overly impressed by this. Tons of jimping on the thumb ramp. Beautiful blade. Really, really good grip in your hand. It's perfect size. I'm usually the one that gets the biggest knife possible, but this, just the size, the way it fits in my hand, it's like it was meant for me, you know? So whoever designed up this size and knife, I give them kudos, because this is absolutely perfect. A lot of scratching and wear on the blade. Still almost as sharp as the day I got it. I only touched it up once. Beautiful, beautiful blade. I got it ultra smooth. It's on just bronze phosphorus washers. The way it sits in my pocket, it's more of an accent piece. You know, all you see is the top of this clip. Video cut off on me. Sorry, guys. But I caught it real quick. So all you see is the top of the knife and then this hanging out. So when I'm just normally walking around, all you see is a skull. It looks way cool. And that's usually what's hanging out below my shirt anyway. My shirt will come to about right here, and all you see hanging out of my pocket is this skull. So I've really enjoyed carrying this. My Benchmades have all been sitting in my knife box for now. Haven't really been carrying them. My secondary blade, as of late, has been... Let me see what's in this coffin. My secondary blade has been my Walmart special. This is one of those $3.98 Ozark Trails. I kind of got my Dremel out, started doing some designs on it. I put flint on the handle, big F right there. And then just some random design right there. But I also jimped the entire top. So all the way from the lock, all the way up the blade to here. It makes it a lot more ergonomic and kind of sticks in your hand a little better. The thing that makes me the most nervous, oh, I also jimped right there, about these knives, even though this one has a lock, is how slippery their handles are. Almost any knife of this design, you know, just take one of my Uncle Henry's for instance, the handles are very, very slippery. So if you were going to go hard work with this knife, I always worry about my hand riding up the blade. This has probably been a super long video. I haven't made one in a while, so I probably just started rambling and went off on it, but yeah, I hope this wasn't too bad. And then if you compare it to the jimping on this guy, it's got jimping everywhere, but still, I don't really like this handle or the blade as much as I thought I would. Of all the Ozark trail knives, I would definitely suggest going with this guy. It was super easy to modify to make it a little more towards my liking, but everybody could do that. All it took was a Dremel. Thanks guys for watching. I appreciate you, and it's been nice doing a video again. I'll be putting some VRs out today. If you don't like VRs, don't watch them, but I do owe some friends some shout outs. For me, it's not even really about getting in the contest anymore. I'd rather just use the amount of subs I have to hopefully get even 1 or 2 more subs for some of my friends out there. It makes all the difference in the world to me. And I hope you guys will follow the links I'll put in those videos and go sub them up. So thanks guys for watching. Bye.